Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Yiming, and I'm from Learning and Development Department. Welcome to Positive Monday. Today, we have one of our trainer to share with us on 8 essential ingredients to build rapport instantly. Without further ado, I will pass the time to Rain.
Hi everyone, good afternoon. Hi, my name is Rain. I've been in Orange Tea since I think 2016, if I'm not wrong. Yeah, I've been in the industry since 2003 as a full-time real estate agent. Today, I'm going to share with you the 8 essential ingredients, how to build rapport instantly. Okay. Every time I hear the word instant, or most of the time when I hear the word instant, it always reminds me of instant noodles because I mean it tastes so good, yet you can get it prepared in less than 3 minutes or about 3 minutes, right? But today I'm not going to talk about instant noodles. I'm going to talk about how we can build rapport instantly. The ability to build rapport instantly is a skill there where every agent, every real estate salesperson must or should acquire, because once you are able to master the skill, I can assure you that you are able to close more deals, right? Just share with you one of my recent experience when I was just recently, I think it was in July, when I closed a deal at Pandan Valley. It was an open listing actually, so I got it through open listing. I did my own marketing. Then his owner messaged me back and she said she has got a unit for rent at Pandan Valley, and she told me she's also opening up for other agents as well. So what I did was I told her I want to meet up with her because I want to take photograph of the place. I want to do a 360 of the place, 360 video of the place. And then she told me, yes, okay, come over, but I only have a short period of time that you can come in and do all the stuff that I need to do. So I went there, and I know I do not have that much time. So I went in immediately. And during that short span of time, I was somehow able to build that rapport with her. She was very impressed with how I do things, the way I approach her, the way I talk to her, and she actually told me that, Rain, I'm very impressed with how you do your work. I will allow you to market my property for about 1 month. I will not allow any other agents to market my property. So that 1 month, I was in a way exclusively managed to market a property for rent. Within 3 weeks, we found a tenant and we closed the deal. Right? So building rapport is as an agent is very important that we acquire these skills. But however, building rapport instantly is actually especially important, and I think it's more important and more useful, especially if you are doing project marketing or if we have signed up to be on duty at show flat and surf walking. As we go along, right, I will share with you why is it important for those of you who are doing project marketing. Sure, so some of us, over a period of about 1 week, or maybe after a few meetings with your prospects, you can actually build that rapport with your prospects, right? This skill of building rapport instantly is especially important if you one of those agents, or many of us actually, are doing project marketing and we have signed up to be on duty at show flats, right? But for most of our agents, most of us, we can actually, I would say, we are able to build rapport within a period of about 1 week, or maybe after over a few meetings with our prospects. But then you may ask, can we actually build rapport as quick as we cook instant noodles? Because you can make instant noodles in 3 minutes, right? Like Myojo or Maggi, 3 minutes. And of course, it's simple, and sometimes it can be very delicious. If we can still cook instant noodles, a good instant noodles within 3 minutes or even less than 3 minutes, right? But building rapport and building trust and engage our prospects as quick as we cook instant noodles, can we do that? Can we build the trust in that 3 minutes or less and engage our prospects immediately? Right. Earlier on, I mentioned why is this skill actually important when you are doing project marketing or when you are on duty at show flats. Because you see, in when you are on duty at a project, in a show flat, we actually have a short window of time to impress our walk-in clients and our prospects. Right? So how do we build that rapport in that short time? What can we do to impress and build rapport in the first 3 minutes of meeting the prospects? So because many a times when you are in show flat, I've seen this before. I'm sure some of you have encountered this before. That sometimes the prospects that you serve, they don't remember you or they won't remember you, right? Because it's so short. The time frame that they meet up with us, they talk to us is so short. Maybe the most we able to spend with them half an hour, right? And sometimes the prospects say, I'm too busy today, I have other appointments that I need to run to. So maybe less than that is spend time with them, right? But for those of you who are actually able to connect with the prospects, I think that's a very good and excellent for those of you who actually are able to do that. But many of us, I think, we are still learning. Okay. And I remember, I think some of you may experience this as well. When you are in show flat duty, usually a prospect comes in and we always ask them, do you have an appointment? Welcome to this, for example, Daintree, welcome to Daintree show flat. Do you have an appointment? And there will be times when the prospect will answer, yes, actually got no appointment, but I came here before, but I cannot remember who served me, right? So these things happen, right? So, but why 3 minutes or less, or even in 1 minute? Because that is how long your prospects will take to judge you from the moment you shake their hands or they shake your hands and introduce yourself. And within that 1 minute, the first time they meet up with you, they will start to ask questions like, is this agent good? Well, I like this agent. Can I connect with this agent? Or is this agent going to be pushy and not listen to my needs? Yeah. So in that 3 minute, first minute that you meet your prospects, these are the questions that will come to mind. So that's why we should be able, we must acquire these skills to build rapport within 3 minutes or build rapport instantly. Okay. So to be able to achieve this in 3 minutes, these are the 8 ingredients that I'm going to share with you. Understand them and apply them during the course of your working life as a real estate agent or when you are on duty at show flats. Right? They are, the first one will be the understanding the 3 V's, maintaining a good eye contact, give your best smile, or that some say that $1 million smile, mirroring your prospects. This one I will talk a little bit more. What do you mean by mirroring? Asking the right questions, and where possible, give compliments, give sincere compliments. Right? Be yourself, be who you are, what you're good at, and also, of course, understand your attitude. So these are the 8 essential ingredients in building rapport instantly with your prospects. And now I'm going to go through in details what they are, what do you mean by 3 V's, what do you mean by mirroring, and understanding your attitude. The first essential ingredient will be the 3 V's. Understanding the 3 V's. The 3 V's are vocal, verbal, and visual. Because you see what happened is in that first 3 minutes that you are with your prospects, they are actually assessing you. They are actually assessing you out, and they use these 3 main dimensions: the vocal, verbal, and visual. What do I mean by vocal, verbal, and visual? Vocal is what you say, and verbal is how you say it, and visual will be what is your body language saying as the words come out from your mouth. Right? So what you want to be doing, what it means here is that what you want to be doing is to make sure that your audio, your voice matches your video. What you say, your voice, and how you look like. Everything is well synchronized. Meaning that there has got to be a consistency in what you are saying, how you saying it, and how you are showing it. That is your body language. Right? In other words, you are not to fake it. Because people usually forget what you say to them, but they will never forget the feelings you leave with them. So understanding the three V's, the vocal, verbal, and visual. The next ingredient will be eye contact. Whenever you meet a prospect, you look at them in their eyes. So look them in their eyes, right? Look them in their eyes when you are saying something, or when they are saying something to you. So when you have eye contact, especially when they are speaking, you are able to listen better and understand the message that they are trying to put across to you. So with this, you are able to understand their needs better. However, oh yeah, another thing is that when you look at them in their eyes, when they're talking to you, it actually gives the impression that you are actually listening to them, right? And vice versa. Because when you're talking to your prospects, with your eye contact, you also actually be able to tell whether your prospects are actually listening to you. Okay. However, do remember that not to overdo it 60 to 70% of the time. I mean, when someone's talking to you and then you keep staring at the person in the eyes, you make them feel very, very uncomfortable. So I think 60 to 70% of the time is a sufficient time, and it's actually connecting through eye contact. But now with masks, somehow now we have to wear masks, right? So somehow with that, actually, in a way, we actually are forced to look into our prospects' eyes, right? The next, number three, the third essential ingredients will be, oh yeah, one more thing. As I mentioned, not to give too much eye contact, right? So the next, number three, of the essential ingredients will be smile. Give your best smile, as you will always it will take your attractiveness to another level, right? Of course, your smile has to be sincere and genuine, right? What I used to do before is that before I meet my clients, what I usually do is that I will watch a short video of a comedy clip, or try to think about something that's really funny, and then that will make me laugh and put on a smile on my face. So when I did that, after watching the funny clip or making myself laugh, somehow I will get a smile stuck onto my face for quite a while. Because always remember that when you are in the best mood, you have to be in the best mood before you meet your prospect. And if you had a bad day or bad moment, your prospects can actually see it in your face. So get rid of that bad mood, bad vibes. Put on your best smile before you meet your prospects. But somehow now with masks, right? We wear masks, we serve our walk-in. How can we tell that or how can our clients or prospects know that we're actually smiling, right? Son, what you can do is that smile with your eyes, right? Because earlier on we talked about eye contact. So with the mask, right? So we're going to spend more time looking at your prospect's eyes, and your prospect will also have eye contact with you. So with the mask on, how do we learn to smile with our eyes? How do we smile with our eyes? First of all, you have to learn what your genuine smiles look like, right? Some of us, we sometimes, yes, we smile genuinely, we smile because we are really, really happy. But some of us sometimes will give a fake smile. So, but your client, when you're in front of your prospects, you need to give your genuine smile, your best smiles. So with our mask on, we have to learn to smile with our eyes. What you can do is that the first step, right? Um, when you want to give your best smile and genuine smile, what you can do is that look yourself in the mirror, or what like now most of us like to do is to take selfie. So take as many selfie as possible, looking at you, smiling, giving you the best smile. All right. So, but make sure when you do this, you are actually really, really happy, so that the smile that you portray, that you show, is actually a genuine smile, right? And also, after you do the best smiles, you try to do the same with a fake smile, right? Then you look at these two. You look at the photos of you giving the genuine smile and photo of you giving a fake smile, and make comparison. And look at the shape of your eyes when you give a sincere smile and when you give a genuine smile, and then look at it and compare with the one that you're giving a fake smile. Look at your eyes, look at your cheekbone, look at your forehead, look at the difference. Notice the difference, right? Secondly, when you do the genuine smile, when you look at your eyes, make sure that your face, you can feel the difference. You can feel the difference when you give a genuine smile and when you give the fake smile, right? When you feel the genuine smile on your face and also feel the fake smile as well. Practice more, feel the positive energy when you on your face when you give a sincere and genuine smile. But at the same time, also you should also feel the energy on your face when you give a fake smile, so that when you feel the fakeness, right, you can immediately correct your smile and make it look more genuine. So what I'm saying is that to smile with your eyes, you need to do a lot of practice. Look yourself in the mirror, take more selfie. This is the opportunity for you to take more selfie, and compare it. You know, fake smile and genuine smile. Look at your eyes. So from there, once you are able to practice it, then your clients will be able to see your real genuine smile with the mask on. The fourth essential ingredients in building rapport will be mirroring. The ability to mirror the other person. Mirroring here is the ability to move at your prospect space. I mean, his or her pace, right? For example, when a prospect comes into a show flat, then you introduce yourself, and then these things happen. I think it happens to me, to many of us. When the client comes into the show flat, and then they will straight away tell you, "Sorry, I do not have time. I only got about 30 minutes, and I need to go and fetch my daughter, or I need to go and fetch my wife." Right? So usually when this happens, most of us agent our shoulders will drop and then say, "Ayah, got no chance. This one will not buy." All right. But what we can do is that when something like this happens, what you can do is that follow his pace. Since he said he got no hurry, right? He's in a hurry, right? He need to be off in 30 minutes. Sorry. So follow his pace. What you can do is that, all right, sir, no problem. You only have 30 minutes. I'll finish this presentation in 25 minutes. And after that, you pause and you will see the reaction of that person. All right. Usually, when the prospects, when they say they're in a hurry, when you do presentation, they always keep looking at the watch. But when you give them this answer that say, "No worries, I will settle it for you. I will get it done in 25 minutes. Then after that, you can go on and fetch your daughter." The reaction will be different. Right? They may suddenly stop looking at their watch because they understand. It means they know that you understand them. They know that you know that they need to go somewhere else in 30 minutes. All right. Another another part of mirroring is also about facial mirroring. Earlier on, we just mentioned about the pace. If they talk fast, we talk fast. If they talk slow, we talk slow. If they need to be fast, and we try to convince them, we assure them that all this we can do the presentation in a short time. Another one is facial mirroring. Sometimes when you talk to a prospects, if you ask them a question, when you tell them about certain facts, they may not agree with you or they may agree with you, and then you can see from the expression on the face. So mirror that expression that they show you. Okay, for example, when you say that when you show them the price, this is the price, and then you can tell from the face that the prospect saying, "Oh, the price is expensive. This is very high." You can see that they do not agree with the price that you show them. So show them the same expression. Show them the same expression that so that when they see that, they will know, they will feel that you understand what they're talking about. They can feel that you understand them. But and also when you do this, you also give them the impression that not only you listen but you understand, right? So when your prospect is frowning, showing a long face, don't smile, or when they're smiling and then you show a long face. So that's not mirroring. Mirroring is try to copy whatever expression that your prospects is showing. However, must also remember that to do it naturally, and your movements have to be subtle. Okay. Um, Mirroring here must also remember that it's not you exactly do what your prospects is doing. For example, when he cross his arms, then immediately you also cross your arm. When he sit up, he cross his legs, you also do it immediately after he did that. Right? Do it subtly. What I mean is that sometimes in show flat, when you're sitting down with your prospects on the table, some of us agents, most of us agents, we will always lean forward and we will show the figures, we will show the discussion. But when you can see that your prospects is leaning back, the prospect will be leaning back when as you are doing that discussion. So if you want to copy his pace or you want to mirror him such that after you finish with explaining, you move back as well, lean back. So you are mirroring his movements, but you don't do it immediately. You do it subtly, all right? And also remember that mirroring doesn't mean that you need to change yourself every time you meet different clients. You need to change your personality every time you meet different prospects. It doesn't mean that. Okay. The next part of number 5 on the essential ingredients to be rapport instantly will be to ask the right questions. Be the interesting introvert and not the interesting extrovert. That means be the person who is more interested than someone who is interesting. I give an example. One of my experiences at Showflat. All right. Ask questions about the prospects. This prospect walked into the Showflat. I think it was one of the projects in Bukit. So we introduce ourselves. Then one of the standard question that I will always ask is, Mr. and Mrs. Tan, are you familiar with this neighborhood? Are you familiar with this area, with this Bukit Timah area? And sometimes the answer will be yes, I'm very familiar. I actually grew up here, right? Then your next line of questioning will be like, so, oh, that's nice, Mr. Tan. You grew up here. So what was it like growing up in this neighborhood? Then you pause. So when you ask them this question, I saw the reaction on their face. Suddenly they open up a little bit. Because basically everyone likes to talk about themselves. So when you ask them this kind of question is that they will usually be more than willing to share. As for example, like Mr. Tan case, he grew up in this neighborhood. So when you ask them how was it like growing up in this neighborhood, so his mind will go back and think about the memories that he had, the growing up days in this area, and they start to reminisce, and that's where they will share with you, and they'll be more relaxed. When they're more relaxed, then you can see the gap closing up. You can see that you are actually getting their attention more, right? So with the right questions, like this instance, you are showing to him to your prospects that you are actually interested, and You want to know him more, and you want him to share more about himself. The next ingredient, number 6, will be give compliments. Give compliments to your prospects. But however, your compliments have to be genuine and sincere. If you see something that you really like about a person, like the clothes they wear, the car they drive, or certain brands of the shoe that they're wearing, right? But be sure that it's sincere and genuine, and of course it's true. Don't compliment just for the sake of giving compliments, because we can tell, right, that you're not sincere or genuine. However, don't criticize. Also, don't criticize, because sometimes people are strange. People are funny sometimes. After you give them the compliment, wow, wow, you look nice. That dress look very nice, and then they reply, no lah, actually it's ugly. So don't be quick to agree with them. Yeah, 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 right, it's ugly. So don't criticize as well. If they say it's ugly, then just leave it as that. Don't say it's yes, you're right, it's true, it's ugly. Just because Rain say you must mirror your prospects doesn't mean that you have to agree when they criticize about themselves. Okay. The next, number 7. So we have done 6 already. The 7 ingredients, essential ingredients in rapport building is to be yourself. There is no better you than you, because never walk into a room, never go to a show flat duty, never go before meeting your clients feeling that you are no good, feeling that you are less than other people. Walk into the appointment, walk into the show flat, walk into the serving the prospects. Be yourself, because there is no better you than you. Be confident and believe in yourself. You don't have to put on a show. Just remember the earlier the 6 fundamentals, or the 6 essential ingredients to acquire the skills and continue to be yourself. Okay. And the final ingredients in essential ingredients in building rapport will be understand your attitude. This is very important. This is one of the most important ingredient of all the other 7 ingredients, right? You have to ask yourself, do you have an attitude that is useful to you, or do you have an attitude that is useless, right? Which method works, which method will work or doesn't work, the impact that it can have depends a lot on your attitude. Do you have a useful attitude or a useless attitude? Say for example, you are now at show flat duty, you serve a walk-in, then you apply all the earlier 7 fundamentals that I just shared with you, and you still cannot get your prospects to connect with you. You still cannot build rapport with your prospects. The client walk away, left the show flat without even giving context. You get disappointed, and you say, yeah, I apply all the seven essential ingredients. I apply all the essential fundamentals, um, 7 fundamentals, and it still didn't work, and you give up. Now, is that attitude, is that a useful attitude, or is it a useless attitude? Okay. So if it doesn't work the first time, then how? What will a person with a useful attitude do? You should reflect on what you have done, reflect on the areas that you did well. What can you do to improve on the areas that you did well, and where are the areas that you can do better, right? Practice, practice, and practice. Practice your smile. Um, Practice your smile, looking at your eyes, how your smiling eyes look like. Keep on keeping on, and in no time you will acquire this skill to build rapport instantly within 3 minutes, right? If there's no other question and answer, there's no question, then I've come to the end of the session today.
Okay, thank you, Rain, for your sharing. I hope you guys have learned something today. We will end the session now, and thank you for attending, and have a nice day.
Thank you,
Bye.
Ning. Bye bye.
Bye-bye.